Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize for once again another late post. You see, I've been working on my Chinese social credit, and I've been playing a lot of Where Winds Meet, and I gotta say, it's definitely one of the best free games that I personally feel like I've ever played. I can understand the hype that's behind it. I don't understand comparing Wuthering Waves to it. I have seen a couple of posts here and there on Twitter talking about it, but nothing too extremely serious. But you guys can see where we are. And right now, I want to talk about a game that I have been anticipating for years. I have been sitting here waiting and waiting for this game, Arknights Endfield, to drop. And I decided that I was going to stay away from the channel for a little bit, take a couple of weeks away from the channel and stuff. And I wanted to build up some things, build up some trailers, build up some special programs and such to watch. Now, obviously, we're not going to watch every single one of these things, but I am going to be checking out the Arknights Endfield stuff for the next couple of videos, maybe. Who knows, but I am going to be making a Where Winds Meet video as well. That might end up being my next video. But I've been waiting for this game for an incredibly long time. As somebody who started Arknights and I didn't really like the game that much, I ended up coming back to Arknights and I had a bunch of fun with the community. I ended up playing and saving, and they watched me do things, and I was very transparent that tower defense games weren't really my forte, but I did enjoy to the point that I ended up getting Lapiolter. So I was very happy that I was able to get my lapdog. And also, I want to touch on something that some people were concerned about. There were some people that were worried about me, wanting to know if I was okay. There were some people in the comments that were worried about how I was sounding. There were some people in the comments that were wondering how I was doing, and others that were glad that I was feeling better. But don't worry, guys, I'm taking everything day by day. I am getting better day by day, so there's no need for you to worry. As long as you just tune in, hang out, comment, who knows, if you like watching these videos, then by all means, I very much so enjoy having you guys' presence, just simply being there. And for those of you that stuck around even when I disappeared for months at a time, I really do appreciate that. Now, getting back into this, because I don't want this video to be too extremely long, I did end up watching a little bit of this beta test 2 thing, but I didn't watch the whole thing. And obviously, I wanted to take the time to look at some Arknights Endfield stuff and then discuss some Arknights Endfield stuff, because this game is a game that I need to hurry up. Like, I don't understand. You know what? No, I do understand why it's taking so long, because obviously if they want the game to be perfect, they've obviously made a whole bunch of changes, and I haven't seen every single change, but I have seen some of the character models that they've been posting, and I gotta say, I am very much so excited about all of that. Okay, now I am curious on how much the story may have changed. Oh my god, these places look so good. Okay, just to let you guys know, we are going to watch some things and we are going to discuss, but I am very, very excited about what I'm seeing right now. I'm very, very excited about what we can get. I am waiting for Arknights Endfield, and when that game comes out, I am going to be making videos on it like a motherfucker. Silver Palace as well. This is one of the free games that I've been looking forward to the most, and my god, like, it really does feel like it needs to hurry up. The MC looks so... What? Whoa. Wait, no, we're not about to bat. Yo, wait. Yo, listen to this. Oh my god. No. Okay, so like, obviously people, they used to comment and meme, and when they come in my streams, they used to say things like, hey, Hypergriff is a music studio first, a game studio second. Yo, this music, every time Arknights is on my screen, or every time I open up Arknights, I haven't heard a song from Arknights that I truly dislike. Like, I genuinely like every song that I've heard from Arknights so far, from the original Arknights and from the songs that we've heard so far from this. I mean, they literally got Starset of all people. Starset's one of my favorite bands, but anyway, hold on, let me continue watching this real quick. Now, I haven't gotten into any of the betas, but it looks like the game has evolved so much. Oh my god. Wait, you can see your past polls?
Did you guys see that? Oh my god. Oh, no, no, no. This is just who you're trying to get. Oh, this is an affinity system. That's what it looks like, at least. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know what would be cool? If on one of these monitors that you would see advertisements for Endfield and you could see like future characters that are coming. So if you want to know the roadmap or the potential character that's going to be coming out next, if you go on your ship or whatever and then you go to a specific area, you can see which characters are coming up. I feel like that would be incredibly fucking dope. You know what, I'm gonna be real, I think that actually I'm just gonna watch the one video. I'm gonna watch everything else separately, and then we're gonna talk about things after I watch this one video. And I really want to know how you guys are like feeling about Endfield, if there's any changes or anything that I missed. And we're also gonna stop by Arknights Enfield's Twitter, because I do want to look at some posts that might be on there and talk about that as well. Believe it or not, I'm actually extremely excited for this, the base building. The base building and all the characters being out at the same time is the main thing I'm looking forward to the most. Oh my god, these characters look so beat. Oh hell no, you telling me that I gotta clean up shit? Okay, makes sense, the photo mode makes sense, everything here makes sense. I love that you can interact with them when they're... Yeah, I wish I understood Chinese so I could tell what she said. My god. This is what I've always wanted from an Arknights game. Just like a really cool looking Arknights game that's like 3D. Because I'm personally very privy to 3D games rather than 2D. But that's just me. So it seems that this game might genuinely be leaning more so towards combat now. And that does make me feel bad for the hardcore base building people that wanted this game to be a part of a very specific niche. But it does look like the combat has now become one of the main aspects of the game. Displeased emote.
Sorry, Tata. I didn't mean to upset you.
Why is Perlica so fucking cute? Let's go to their Twitter real quick and then we'll like start discussing. Okay, so it doesn't look like there was too much aside from these character previews that they have been showing. I really do enjoy that they've been doing that. That means that we are indeed getting closer and closer to the game actually releasing. I can't wait. Oh my god, Surtur. I literally can't wait to get Surtur. Like, this is literally going to be the character that I'm, aside from Tallulah, that I'm going to be using forever. Why is the combat look so... Wait. Guys, this looks nothing like the first time we saw this game. Like, as somebody who loves combat, this looks like a W. For asking the hardcore, old Enfield players, does this feel like an upgrade or a downgrade? Because this combat looks... It definitely looks a lot more clicky than anything else. It definitely has that classic, like, anime, gacha, battle, clicky action. It doesn't look as like, oh, we gotta make plans. It looks like if you pull Surtur, there's no plans, you're just murdering everything. And I genuinely want to know... I genuinely want to know how you guys feel about that. Because I know that there were a lot of people that were disappointed that people were talking about how I want the combat to be more like Genshin, and I want the combat to be more like Wuthering Waves, and all these things. And as somebody who likes combat, as I said before, I personally don't have a big problem with it. So you can call me part of the problem if you want. However, I do feel for the people that wanted the game to be different combat-wise. I'm actually surprised that the viewership never fucking mind. Well, actually, no. I'm actually surprised that the viewership for a lot of stuff isn't as high as I thought it was going to be. Like, there's some videos that did reach over 1 million. I mean, this literally has 3 million views. This has 4.3 million views. It's an entire PV, so I mean, obviously. As soon as people see beta test, they're like all over it, of course. I really hope that I get into this because I really want to like share this with you guys. I want the Shu gang to be able to like see Ragashu experience this.
I'll protect Endfield. Let's go.
This music, dog. Yo, this video is about to get copyrighted like a motherfucker, by the way. I low-key don't care, but it is what it is. God, these environments look so good. Yeah, no, these environments look so good. Yeah, restore my authority level. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, she looks cute. Okay, I might actually... Yeah, okay, she looks mad cute. This dude looks so cool. Who is that? Maybe I just don't recognize her. It's been a long time since I played Arknights.
Is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The city is
Dear God, this game looks beautiful. It's a good thing I'm getting a new setup like next month or something. The music is like getting to me real hard, like in a good way. Tell me, you guys are gonna be playing this game in English or Chinese or Japanese? God, the fact that all of them are out at the same time, it's so cool. Like, this is like so cool. I can't get over. More games needs to have long levels or an open world, and every character that you obtain can be put on a team, and that team can be all out at the same time. That's why I played Ether Gazer for so long. Yo, this music is hitting so hard. Oh my god. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get into this. I'm gonna be real. That man, listen. Look, I saw a lot of shit that I liked from the original Arknights that was like kind of like low-key showing here. I just want to see where these fields ends. True. Man, are motherfuckers getting into this shit early? Man, that makes me sad. I do understand why. So first, one of the things that I want to talk about is the combat. So obviously I'm going to be brief because I already said my piece earlier in the video, but I understand that there are people that really wanted Arknights Endfield to be more so focused on building the facilities, getting your, materials, building your base, all sorts of stuff, and they wanted the combat to be a little bit more strategic. Now, I haven't watched any of the recent gameplay, so I don't know what the UI looks like when these people are fighting. I don't know any of that, so I'm just kind of like speaking my opinion here, and also just speaking about what I've seen that people have said. And from what I can tell from this video, the combat doesn't look like it's going to be as reliant on tactics and being strategic. And I know that there were OG Arknights fans and other people that came for the slower gameplay that is a little bit disappointed from the feedback that the original beta test got, because they wanted the game to be not so action RPG like, I guess. Now, as somebody who loves combat and as somebody who loves long combos and as somebody, who does like tactics but does, sometimes if I'm not in the mood to like deal with tactics, I'll hop on a game that has faster paced combat. Now, obviously, I can hop on just any game and I can leave Arknights Endfield out of it. I was not one of the people that wanted the game's combat to change, but I will say I will have more fun with the combat when the game officially drops if it looks more like this. Now, you can't tell me if this is like the exact same thing that she's done before. I don't remember, but you guys can correct me. Now, in terms of story presentation, the story does look very interesting. I actually don't remember what the consensus was about the original beta story. I do know that the environments do look a hell of a lot better, so hopefully the environmental storytelling actually like gets improved a little bit, because the environment before did seem like kind of bland, a little bit more on the empty side from the very first thing that I watched. Now, obviously, the game was nowhere near complete for some of the first clips that we have ever watched, but obviously, the game does look a lot better environmentally, and I think that that is a major plus. And you guys can tell me if you think that if it doesn't look good or if you think that it looks better. You guys can let me know. I am really glad that they didn't stick with that whole, oh, you're gonna have one character wow, and you're gonna press a button and then the character's gonna swap out. I hate quick swap character mechanics so much. I hate games where it shows you got multiple people on the team, and then as you're running on through, it's just the one character. I fucking hate that shit so much with a burning motherfucking passion. I'm gonna be real. So I'm really glad that they stuck with their guns and kept all the characters out at the same time. I love watching my team just absolutely jump people. As I said, I'm a Marvel's Ultimate Alliance guy, a Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2 guy. I've played X-Men Legends, X-Men Rise of Apocalypse. I've played all of those games that allow you to have the full team out at once. I've always been a sucker for having followers when I play RPG games and open world RPG games like Skyrim and Fallout and all those things. I love having AI companions with me, and it was like I said before, that's why I played Ether Gazer for a while. Obviously I don't play Ether Gazer anymore because I don't know, the game doesn't feel too fun for me. Every time I download the game, it feels exactly the same as it was before, and I feel like there wasn't any like super big changes. So you guys can tell me down below actually if Ether Gazer went through any big changes while I was gone. I just went on this like whole super big rant about like Ether Gazer and stuff. So I probably ended up cutting it out or something. But yeah, I was just talking about, you know, I don't play it because it just doesn't feel that much different than what I played it before. So you guys can tell me if it like ended up improving. But anyways, yeah, I literally can't wait. So this is like some of the stuff that ended up missing. Okay. So I do have some things to catch up on. Love the cosplays here. I do have some things that I do need to catch up on. God, man, it's been years. I've been waiting for this game for years. Like I literally, when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be the game for me. And I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting. And my God, man, it's just... You guys tell me how long you've been waiting for Arknights Enfield. I do want to discuss Enfield in the comment section, and I am going to be making a poll later on, a community post later on, so that we can start discussing in the community post, and it's going to have an interactive voting poll, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But you guys tell me what it is that you're looking forward to when it comes to Enfield. I just wanted to make this quick video talking about it because I feel like I haven't talked about Enfield in a while. And then tomorrow, I'll be posting that Where Winds Meet video, and it'll be kind of like in that funny, jokey, slightly higher edited Rigashu video type that I know a lot of people really like. But let me know down in the comments how you feel. Tell me what it is that you want to say. But anyways, I want you all to take care and peace.